Okay, we're going to cover the Donald Trump Arnold Palmer story here. I think this is a great example of the media just trying to cling on to power, trying to cling on to cancel culture. They don't want anyone to say anything that they perceive to be outside the lines. People just don't care anymore. They're not... Trump, I think, will pay zero political price for this whatsoever, but here he is. Some pretty funny, pretty absurd comments about Arnold Palmer at a rally.
Arnold Palmer was all man, and I say that in all due respect to women, and I love women. But this is a guy that was all man. This man was strong and tough. And I refuse to say it, but when he took showers with the other pros, they came out of there, they said, oh my God. That's unbelievable. I had to say it. We have women that are highly sophisticated here, but they used to look at Arnold and say, bad, but he was really something special. Arnold was something special. So I just want to tell you, you're very lucky, the people that live in Detroit.
That's so... Trump always does. I refuse to say it, and then he just immediately says it right after. That is so funny. So, talking about basically people showering with Arnold Palmer. Obama. Okay, look, watch this Obama. This is this year at the Democratic National Convention. I mean, come on, watch this comment by Obama. Like, I'm not even sure. I mean, they're the same basically thing. Watch this here.
There's the childish nicknames, the crazy conspiracy theories, this weird obsession with crowd sizes.
But when Obama does it, it's so funny. We love you. Look at, again, if you missed that, look at his hands. I mean, of course that's what he's insinuating. Watch Obama with his hands.
Obsession with crowd sizes.
And then he looks down.
Sizes. Obsession with crowd sizes.
Oh, come on. I mean, are we all like, what are we pretending that is not what he's clearly like making a joke of? So, and again, like people don't care. Like even when you saw this, it's like, whatever, it's a wild statement to make at a political rally, but that is part of Trump's charm. He just says whatever he says. And by the way, I actually think it's past Donald Trump specifically at this point. Like back in 2016, he kind of, for some reason, was the only person that could really kind of say wild stuff like that and just kind of get away with it in politics. Just in general, people are over it. People are over the fake outrage. It's just people are way more, I think, forgiving and allowing people to be human beings and be a little bit rougher around the edges, as long as you're not doing something just totally out of line, something that legitimately is illegal. If you just say kind of crazy stuff, people just go, I mean, even if you, by the way, people probably even at that rally didn't even like that remark probably, but they're like, I'm still going to vote for him, whatever. Maybe I didn't want to hear that at a political rally, and then watch Jake Tapper. This is Jake Tapper trying so hard to keep the outrage machine running, the CNN outrage money machine. Let's keep it rolling.
Former president kicked off his rally with a detailed story about Arnold Palmer, at one point even praising the late legendary golfer's genitalia, unquote. Mr. Speaker,
you're the one saying the word genitalia. I mean, Trump and even Obama, at least they left it to your imagination. What are you saying? And Jake Tapper gets more vulgar in this. Be more tactful. You're a journalist. Be more skillful. Come on.
You're crossing all over the country. You're working hard to get Republicans over the line in this election. You're talking about substantive issues. Is this really the closing message?
Oh, you're talking about substantive issues. Is this really the thing? Just shut up, okay? Just shut up. The fake outrage just deserves people to just say, just shut up.
You want voters to hear from Donald Trump stories about Arnold Palmer's penis?
Oh, then he literally says the word, like, dude, you're a journalist. Like, Trump and Obama, they never said it. You're just a hack. Jake Tapper just hacked Tapper in this clip. Be more skillful, dude. This is your job.
Well, listen, I think that the headline that I read about the rally in Pennsylvania yesterday was the big question, and it's the one that Kamala Harris has not been able or willing to answer, and that is, are you better off now than you were under the Trump administration? Personalities, it should be about policy. And I think people are looking at that seriously, and that's why I'm convinced we're going to win.
I'm sure.
So he just avoided the question, which is smart politically for Mike Johnson. By the way, look what's going on with Mike Johnson's suit. Can you see that? It's like he just sat down and like went boop right to the side. But smart to not just even answer the question, just keep it moving.
That you think that a policy debate would be better than a personality debate, but if President Biden had gone on stage and spoke about the size of a pro golfer's penis,
buddy, like he obviously wants the clicks. This is incredibly hacky. This is like, I don't even know if TMZ. I don't watch TMZ, but National Enquirer level stuff. That stuff you see at the grocery store. He's said that 3 times now. The actual word, like he's just trying to. I don't know what this is. This is supposed to be CNN. CNN was doing so good for a little bit, and then now they've lately just gone back to being out of their minds, totally unserious.
I think you would be on this show right now saying you were shocked and appalled, and you would suggest it was evidence of his cognitive decline. I wonder how Trump's remarks, not just the one about Arnold
Of his cognitive decline.
Palmer on his, quote, manhood, but everything
4 times, dude. You're obsessed.
we've heard from Trump this week, how it fits in with the analysis that the New York Times offered a few days ago. They looked at his speeches from 2015 and 2016 and looked at his speeches today and said, quote, with the passage of time, the 78-year-old former president's speeches have grown darker, harsher, longer, angrier, less focused, more profane, and increasingly fixated on the past. I know you want to.
That's just totally not true. And again, I've criticized Trump a few months ago. He's getting better. He's actually like essentially back probably to 2016 form. There was a little bit of time a few months ago where he was not doing that many interviews, and the appearances he did, some of them were just okay. And he had a little bit of, he had sort of gaffes. I mean, it's certain moments where he was like doing the weave, but never really had great answers. He's on his game now. This is totally wrong. He has so much energy. He's doing sometimes like seemingly 4 or 5 events a day. And he's on policy stuff too. He's good. Like the debate, he didn't do very good in my opinion, but it's just a lie. He's actually doing great right now. And the polls back that up.
Talk about policy, and I respect that, but the reason that Donald Trump is not up 10 points is because of comments like that one.
Dude, this guy's job is in politics. The reason he's up is because he's a relatable person.
Where people do have concerns about his fitness, his acuity, and his stability. Why is he talking about Arnold Palmer's penis?
That's 5 times. Jake Tapper wants so badly for CNN to go back to the 2020 or whatever, 2018, whenever the peak was, where they could get everybody upset and just churn the outrage money machine, make the clicks as crazy as they want. Blah, 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 blah is problematic. Donald Trump's take on Vietnamese food is problematic. Donald Trump's take on the mainstream media is problematic. They want this so badly. They don't even know how to do their job. They're fake journalists. This is total fake news. This is supposed to be a news channel. And he's talking to the Speaker of the House. This 5 times now, Jake Tapper can't just figure out a more tactful way to say that.
In front of Pennsylvania voters.
In front of the voters.
Jake, you seem to like that line a lot. Let me tell you that Donald Trump is doing rallies.
Let's go. Yes, you do. You love it.
Let me just say something.
Around the country.
Let me just say something. I don't want to be talking about this.
Right.
We don't believe you. You definitely do. You definitely, beyond a shadow of a doubt, there's no debating it. You want to talk about this so badly. It's actually at the moment all you want to do.
Donald Trump is out there saying it is.
But you continue to. Let's talk about.
Because you won't address
Wait a minute.
it.
Hold on.
You won't address it. He is out there talking to
No,
voters.
I'll address it. Let me answer
ahead.
it. Okay, don't say it again. We don't have to say it. I get it. There's.
I didn't even know he's exactly. Bro, like Jake, be better at your job.
lines in a rally. When President Trump is at a rally, sometimes he'll speak for 2 straight hours. You're questioning his stamina, his mental acuity. Joe Biden couldn't do that for 5 minutes. That's how you started this segment. You said, what if Biden was in a rally like that? He couldn't fill the room. But I'm telling you, I've been in those events, I've been in those arenas, and people have a great time at those arenas. So you can cherry pick, and the media can pick it apart, but people are going to vote. They're going to vote what's best for their family, and they see that in Trump.
So that was a masterclass from Mike Johnson. Despite the fact Jake in this clip is better dressed, Mike was 1,000 times more professional. I mean, Jake Tapper, even look at this picture. Like, he looks dumb. He looks like he looks like an unserious person that just got owned. Because Mike Johnson did not take the bait at all. And the other thing Mike Johnson made, I'll end on this, the comment, oh, if Joe Biden did that, you'd be questioning his mental fitness. To be honest, maybe people would, but it's because Joe Biden would not do another event for a month. That's the big difference. And I saw the clip of Donald Trump like doing the dancing on the stage after 2 people fainted at his town hall. They're like, oh, if Joe Biden did that, you'd be all questioning his mental fitness. Probably because he wouldn't do another event for another month. Donald Trump, after that event, by the time you even have heard that happened, that Donald Trump's dancing, he probably has like 3 interviews out. So just go watch those. Oh, is Donald Trump? What's going on? Oh, there's 4 more interviews, 3 more rallies, a town hall, something on social media. It looks like Donald Trump's fine. So that's the difference. If people were honest, it's so obvious to almost everything you bring up in politics close to election is just like such obvious stuff. There's just so much dishonesty and so many people trying to push their agenda, especially this time of year. So anyway, with that said, I'll end the video here, but thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a great day.